Definitely a wet one. Plenty of rain really throughout the entire day, and winds are going to start to become more of a problem for us as well over the next several days. This is where things stand right now on Super Doppler radar. We do have a little bit of rain, maybe there in far southeastern Iowa. We're keeping our eyes on down here, though, down into Texas and even off into New Mexico. That's where we're watching our next system setting up that will be making its way toward us. So that's low pressure center that will slowly kind of slide up towards us. A stationary boundary kind of situated to the north and east of that will mean that that rain is going to be pretty persistent with us throughout the entire day. Before that, though, tonight we'll see clouds increasing as that system makes its way up into the area. Temperatures down into the 30s and 40s for us. You'll see some of those rain icons along and south of I-80. Most of that rain is going to be in the early morning hours, probably not until 4, 5, 6 a.m. or so. Much of the night is going to be dry with those clouds starting to increase. Then tomorrow, that's where it's going to be a rainy day kind of all across the board. Despite that, though, temperatures will still be able to make it up to around 60 in the Des Moines area, 58 for Ames and Fort Dodge, Grinnell, Ottumwa, up to around 62. Let's run you through hour by hour. Clouds increase from the south here overnight tonight as we head into early on tomorrow morning. You'll notice we'll stop there as folks are getting up and getting going. Again, there's not a lot of rainfall made its way into Iowa at this point, but as we head through those early morning hours, we'll see that rain continuing to drift to the north, becoming much more widespread. By about lunchtime, pretty much all of us are dealing with those on and off rain showers and some moderate to heavy rainfall possible throughout this at times. As we head through the rest of the day, the afternoon, and into the evening time frame, we'll still be dealing with that rain even into the early overnight hours, but just beyond midnight, I think that rain wraps up pretty quickly for us. Not a lot really left hanging back around as we head into Tuesday morning. What we will start to see, though, is those rainfall totals stacking up anywhere from 1 to 2 inches for us of rainfall, and then we'll start to see those winds really starting to increase into that 30 or even 40 mile per hour range already tomorrow, and again into Tuesday and Wednesday for us. We'll see some pretty strong winds as those winds shift more out of that north and westerly direction. It's probably going to be fairly uncomfortable for us in terms of those conditions. We'll see those winds probably making those feels like temperatures on Wednesday, like we're around freezing at the warmest parts of the afternoon. So while tomorrow's 60, those 50s, those 40s, and even feeling like the 30s, that's going to become much more common, feeling much more like November later this week.